This is Yoga Science, and this is Zach. We're talking about the algorithmic life wave, and the way we're going to just start this whole Yoga Science series is with the basic algorithmic wave of life, which looks like here's the basic version of it in its most basic form is just the arch like that, and you'll find this in every bit of sacred geometry and nature and everything is this algorithmic life wave. And the way this wave is created is like this. It starts off with a generative part, the section on the left here. Let me find the right. Here we go. Something to write with is a little better. The generative part of the wave is on this end here, so we're going to call this generate, and then so the energy comes from here and it generates, and it moves up to its peak and levels off and holds into a fixed position as the wave levels off and becomes stable. At this part here of the wave, we call this the operating. We will call this the operating. So I'm just going to say operate. And then, as the energy, mutates or changes, it starts to, decline in amplitude and to dissolve. So we'll call this, when it gets down to here, dissolve. Right there. So we're going to call this the generate, operate, and dissolve process, or wave, the GOD. And so as we look at this wave, it has three sections, or we'll break it up into 3 seconds so we can develop a language here. So let's do that. Here's this wave. We're going to call this, like we were saying, this section here is the generative section, the generating section. This section here is the operating section, or the fixed. And this section here is the mutating, the mutable, the dissolve, that section there. So we have these 3 sections here. Okay, and so if we're going to have some other language that we're going to be creating for this science of this energy, it's also the science of light, but we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. We're just going to generate this algorithmic life wave, and you'll see that light falls right into this, as well as the sun and plant. Everything has this algorithmic wave. Plants, humans. So we have this cardinal area here. I'm going to. This is where things start, in this cardinal area here. And in astrology, you would call that a cardinal sign. And then we would have in astrology, when an energy comes up, they would call this fixed, just the way it is. And then if the energy of the it goes around, it comes into, and in astrology this would be called mutable. So the energy is here, right? It's cardinal, fixed, mutable. Just like that. And there we have it. We have here the arc, the energy arc, the algorithmic life wave. In the next video, we'll show you the next half of this wave to create. What we're going to talk about is the sun's algorithmic life wave, and that's in the next video.